Great breakdowns, attention to detail. Control what you can control. Attitude and effort. Make them great. Let's go 1-0 today. Dynamic forward lunge. Dynamic forward lunge. Alert! Alert! Ready!
Day one is so important. You set the tone of understanding how competitive we have to be, how tough we have to be mentally, physically, and emotionally. We've got to be a really tough team. And so we're just going to continue talking about that going throughout camp of becoming the brand. Just become the brand, and good things are going to happen.
You can carry yourself with a lot of momentum going into that first game with a really good start in fall camp, and we just want to come out and be very crisp in our detail of what we're trying to accomplish on each play, and again, get some confidence rolling into that first football game.
I think every year is different, and so fall camp gives our guys an opportunity to establish their personality. What is this 2024 defense going to look like? Who are going to be our leaders? Who are going to be the guys that make the plays, that make the difference in ball games? And I think we've got a bunch of guys that can do that, and it's exciting for me because of the competition that I think we're going to get the best out of a lot of guys.
Here we go. What we listen with? Okay. Deliberate practice. That is the 1%. Right now is the time to build your routine and be a pro. It is deliberate practice when you come out here to get better. Hey, great effort, great practice. Everybody good?
1-0 on 3, 1, 2, 3.
1-0.
Texas Tech has the best fans in the country. Our home field advantage is real. Different coaches talk about it. There's different fan bases that talk about it.
I feel like Jones is probably going to be one of the toughest places to play this year, especially from our fans and from the stadium loudness and from the pregame rituals that we do. I feel like it's going to be top tier.
This is college football in Lubbock, and I'm very appreciative to be here. And it's just a whole different fan base from other schools, and I'm so appreciative for it.
I value our fans. They're a driving force. I want to win so bad just because that's my DNA, but whenever I get around the fans and whenever I get around our alumni, I want to win that much more for them.
I've been coming to Tech games since I was, 5 or 6. Late 90s. Just to see the evolution of the stadium. I was there when they put the new turf in, the east side, the new video board. The transformations, but to keep it cohesive and authentic to Texas Tech. I feel like they've done a really good job of that, and making sure old traditions are still honored today, like we were talking about with the Double T scoreboard, and
It's awesome.
Yeah, innovation that feels authentic. It's really cool to see.
So I went to the brand event, and they told us, so we got to see the new South End Zone and all the levels to it, coaches level, and then
cool.
the concourse and where the seats are, and then underneath that field level club. So if you have tickets in the South End Zone, I guess you get to be in that club, but that's where the players are going to run out through, you've seen other teams do and stuff. And then they'll go in the, saddle tramps will fling the doors open, and Ty was saying they'll have pyro and the horse will run, and there's going to be fireworks.
The traditions are the best part. That's super. I love all the hand gestures. But it's cool that they're keeping tradition, but expanding on it. I think that's so cool that it always goes back to its roots.
Alex Brooks coming back, that was huge for us, I feel like. You said Caleb Douglas?
Yeah. So let's talk about that later.
All the receivers, man. Hudson, Josh Kelly from Washington State.
Yeah.
Excited to see Baron Morton play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He closed out the year pretty strong last year, I feel like.
Yeah, that offense, man, it's going to be scary.
I know. I'm pumped.
Did your parents go to Tech too?
Yeah, both of them.
See,
I'm third generation.
Yeah, so are we. Both of our parents went to Tech too. And now us too, and son. Yeah, I don't know. It's it's so deep. Oh yeah, well, and it's so cool. I just feel like so many other schools, obviously everybody's I school's the best, but I genuinely believe that our student section and our fans are truly the best. But I feel even if you don't like football, Texas Tech does a really good job of making it an event, tailgating, all the things that they do before and after. There's always something to do around it, which is why I don't know. I love fall here.
Hey, we got Raider Jacks! Alert! Alert! Ready! Ready, JC, ready! Ready, JC, ready! Begin! Oh, hey,
I've lived in Lubbock my entire life. I grew up a Texas Tech Red Raider fan. I dreamed one day of running through that tunnel or even come out of the dugout or be on the court, whatever. In my heart, I always knew I was coming to Texas Tech. Doesn't matter what school offered me, I knew Texas Tech was home.
I would definitely say for John, Texas Tech was always the dream school. He wasn't sure if he'd ever have an opportunity to, you don't know as you're growing up whether or not you're going to have an opportunity to participate in sports at that level and at the school you want. But I know whenever he got that opportunity, he immediately knew that that was where he was going to be. And the place where you love and the place where you went and that gave you so much then gives that same opportunity to your child and lets him stay home too. So it's a dream come true for all of us.
From the time John was little, we had him in Tech gear, whether it be out in the front yard or the backyard at the park, and we'd come to as many games, specifically football, as we could. It's always been something to kind of connect all of us together.
And center, 6'2" junior from Canyon, number 33, Joliet.
My parents both got connected with Texas Tech by playing sports here. My dad played 2 years of football and then did track for the rest, and he threw the shot and disc. And then my mom played all 4 years of basketball here. That's just really how the connection started.
Got the Lady Raider jersey, which is quite a bit older, but John gave us one of his jerseys from this last year, so we decided we'd put it up in the basement with all of our other Tech gear and his locker tag, and got some pictures, so hopefully we'll add some stuff to it as the years go on.
I think last year I was excited for John and kind of giddy seeing my son on the field, realizing that he may have an opportunity to be an impactful player at, whether that's a handful of plays or several dozen. There's something that's super exciting about that, and I couldn't be more excited about this year and maybe a little nervous at the same time.
My parents have both kind of tried to leave me on my own, let me do this whole thing by myself, but they've supported me a lot. They go to every game possible. They encourage me in every moment. Even when I have a bad day of practice, they'll say, hey, keep your head up, you're good.
There's nothing like the feeling of seeing your own kid run out of that tunnel for the first time. We've watched every game possible for a really long time in my family, and getting to see John wearing the red and black and running out, behind the masked rider. I'm not a super emotional person, but that was an emotional moment for me.
Knowing now that at the end of my career here at Tech, that me and my dad and basically everyone in my family are going to share that connection, that we're Texas Tech family, is amazing.
What's up, man? You get followed around today, huh?
I just for the morning.
Yeah, good. I can't wait. It's going to be a good episode.
I thought the first week went pretty well. I was kind of excited how the defense kind of came out. I was really excited with the young guys, the defensive backs, and how we came out. First week was great, kind of get some mistakes out the way. That's kind of what fall camp is for, but what's most exciting about it is just seeing, what guys are going to be able to count on, when August 31st comes around. It's just real competitive right now because there's a lot of position battles. We got some in the defensive back room. We have a lot all over, so I'm real excited for what this team's going to be and how competitive they are. And I really like the camaraderie this year with the defensive back group. It's Joe Plunk and I, who have been pretty much leading that room. It's been a great deal. So I'm really excited for this upcoming year. We know how good we can be, and we have to apply those pieces and apply every ounce of effort that we all have to get to where we need to be.
Whatever I can do to help this team win is what I'm going to do.
I feel like everybody's just so locked in with each other and always ready to build those relationships up.
You're looking at year 3 here under Coach McGuire and this staff, and we feel really good about the people we have in place.
It's going to be very great going out there to show the Jones what we've been working hard for, and just going out as a team, just executing, doing everything we need to do, handling our business and doing our job and just having fun, and everything's going to take care of the rest.